Welcome back to EKSE, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lamali Moon, taking you all the way through to 5 p.m. We are the biggest, the baddest, and the most hip and happening. And thank you for choosing us as your source of entertainment. If you just joined us, Singogola no J. Paul, who is an online business manager at Curro, which is the biggest online business school up in South Africa. Ba concentrate much more with mathematics, robotics, sciences, as well as coding. Well, this is something that you might need for your child because we are living in the future. We're no longer in the present, really. So now we want to find out, since abantu bazobe befunda online and abantu baqhele extracurricular activities, since the norm, how are people not, are they not learning in isolation? Jay, welcome back to the show.
Thank you very much.
Like I was touching on Baguko extracurricular activities are a norm, and I understand that the learners won't be studying in isolation, but they are learning online. So I'm a little bit confused. What is the setup?
Yes, I think it's very important that kids get the opportunity to actually socialize and actually work together. And I think that is a critical part of any learning experience. And so what we've done is part of our curriculum, you'd have the students actually have to work in groups on a daily and sometimes on a weekly basis. And they'll have projects that they have to do together, and they'll have to actually collaborate online. So similar to how we're doing this call now, and we're in essence collaborating on something. In the same way, the kids are going to have to learn to do that with 2 or 3 others, perhaps across the world, and it's really for them to gain the skills of communication in the 21st century. And the second part is that we do offer other extracurricular activities that children can do in the afternoons. And of course, during lockdown period, that will be difficult to start. But once lockdown is over, we've got everything lined up, and parents can actually choose a number of service providers that already work with Curro. So you can essentially access a number of options at a very reasonable price.
When e-learners, they're going to have access to educational psychologists for virtual consultations, should they need them. Now, this is a service that not many schools offer. With a lot that you offer for the learners, how affordable are the tuitions for Curro?
Yes, so I think yes, we do offer the educational psychologists as well, and like the extramural activities, and so these are all services that are on top of our fees, and our fees are 3,500 Rand a month for primary school, and 4,000 Rand a month for high school over a period of 12 months.
Okay, Curro is currently in the thick of its Learners to Leaders campaign. Please tell us more about the Learners to Leaders campaign. Sounds exciting.
Yeah, no, I think so. What we do believe is that we need to prepare our learners to become the leaders of the future. I mean, we need to give them that vision. We need to drive them to believe that they can do whatever they're passionate about, so that they can actually become the future business leaders. They can become the future TV show hosts. They can become the future government leaders of the country. And we really believe that it's important to build them up holistically in order to do so. So that's really our Learners to Leaders program, and where we really drive our kids to take initiative and experience what it means to actually to take responsibility and run with their initiative. For instance, in some of our schools, we have a chess club. But actually, it turns out some of the kids happen to have a passion for chess themselves, and they decided they're going to start the club and run it themselves. And one of them also happens to be playing at a provincial level as well. And so this is the sort of initiative that we're saying that we want to encourage the kids to start taking up, so that they actually grow their leadership skills.
Jay, we have a nationwide viewership and people are watching right now. We are reaching 3.7 million people, and should they be interested, now I'm asking for them, where is Curro Online based and who is it available to? Because some other people are watching from outside South Africa. I'm talking Lesotho, Botswana, nationwide and across our borders. So who is it available to?
It's a fantastic question. It's available to anyone who's keen. We've got students that are parents that are contacting us from Asia, some in Europe as well. So from our immediate neighboring countries, of course, it's open to them as well. And in essence, we are writing the South African curriculum. So I will be writing the South African examinations. So just the only condition we have at the moment is that for the grade 12 exam, you'd have to write it in South Africa, but that's only that's only when we get to grade 12. But otherwise, we're open to everyone. And also, if you want to get more information, you can contact us on info.online@curro.co.za.
You're starting from which grade, and it ends at grade 12, I understand, but from which grade do you begin?
So at the moment, we're offering grades 4 to 9, and next year we'll offer grade 10 and perhaps other grades as well.
You seem to be doing a lot, and the job that you guys are doing, it's huge, it's humongous, and I understand that it should be coming with its challenges. Now, how long did it take for Curro to become information so that you guys are ready for your operation? Because I understand that you started in 1998, but how long did it take for you guys to form this awesomeness?
So I think the journey, and I think Curro has been an exciting journey for the past, since it was founded, right? It's been over 20 years, and Curro has been able to just build on its brand. And so I think some things take time. And I think what we're able to leverage now as a team is the amazing work done of all those that were there previously. And in terms of the online school, for instance, also we've been digitizing our schools, and we've been implementing IT solutions in our schools for the past few years already. So when it came to launching the online school, it was actually very easy because we had already done all the hard work. And so I think it was just a natural progression that we would offer it. For instance, at the moment, all our students at home are able to study and continue learning because of the IT platforms and solutions that we implemented across Curro for the past few years. So we've got a great IT team. We've got a great curriculum team. They've been spending countless hours for the past few years training all the teachers, preparing them, even helping the kids become more, just to help the kids and the parents embrace technology. So even with the lockdown and everything else, it was just a very easy shift to teaching at home. And so when you have all that infrastructure to build on, it becomes very easy to launch an online school.
Well, our public schools, the most unfortunate thing will be having them overcrowded in a classroom. But now times have changed. People are going to be going to online schooling. How many people can you house online? Because a lot of people are going to be coming in floods to register online for homeschooling.
Yeah, so we don't have a limit at the moment, and so we would say that we're able to handle the capacity that's coming through, and we've had an amazing response already. And but at this point, I would say we don't have a capacity, and I think that's also a good thing about the online school compared to a physical school in your neighborhood. In your physical school, you are limited by the capacity that of that building, and here we're not constrained by the building size. So that's why we could say our capacity is not a limit.
Speaking of capacity, when and how can people register, and is there a deadline, Jay?
Yeah, so we actually are open to enrollments at the moment, and our classes start on the 17th of June. So we would ideally prefer it if people register before, But from the 17th of June to the 6th of July, we have a catch-up period because we realize a lot of students may have not had the best education experience in term 2 between March and the present time. So that's why we feel that we need a solid catch-up period before we can start the rest of the classes. And so ideally, we would like parents to sign up before the 17th of June. And they can contact us on info.online@curro.co.za.
Thank you so much, Jay, for taking time with us. You make me want to go back to school.
Yeah.
Sounds like an awesome experience, this one.
Fantastic.
Cool stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, that's John Paul from Curro Holdings telling us about their business school, online schooling. So should that be of any interest, make sure that you hop online and then you go register. You must do this before July because people are going there and they are queues. My name is Lama. We'll see you after the quick ad break. You can follow us on Twitter at @EKSE_live. For more information about Curro online schooling, you can hop on to EKSE on Cape Town TV on Facebook or EKSE Live. We'll be right back after this quick ad break. Don't go too far.